Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your June 2025 reading. We're going to take a look at what's going on with you, challenge in love, you versus them, and what's affecting, what's influencing this situation. And plus, I look at Aries through Pisces. So after the live stream, you can scroll forward and you'll see I dive into their thoughts, feelings, and potential for each zodiac sign. Also, a bonus yes, no at the end, so make sure to watch the video all the way through. If you're new to my channel, thank you for being here. I'm so grateful for you. And if you're an OG, all right, you're still hanging in there. All right, so make sure to hit that like. Let's see, don't forget to say happy birthday to Gemini if you want to win a personal reading. And let's get going. Let's do this. All right, Gemini, Cancer, 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 Cancer. All right, Cancer. All right, hello. Let's see. All right, Queen of Wands. All right, so I am seeing a person show up in your reading here. We have, let me pull this camera back a little bit. All right. So this, the Four of Cups is showing me your issue. All right. This is your heart space. The main issue with love, we have the Ace of Swords, right? So it looks like you're starting to feel a little unheard, all right? A little emotional when it comes to communication. Maybe feeling like you're not being heard, somebody's not getting how you feel. Somebody's not getting how you make them feel. They make you feel. All right. I know. I love this tarot. It's a new tarot deck, right? And I'm seeing here that it's really making you sad. It's like you're in this place, you feel stuck, and it's got you thinking, about relationships in general. All right, how many times are you going to go around in this circle? How many times do you have to explain yourself to somebody? How many times does somebody get your hopes up and everything seems good and like it's moving? And you're constantly feeling, let down with this Four of Cups. It seems like this could be changing with this Ace of Swords here. It's like you're starting to think, you're contemplating, my relationships haven't been fulfilling me. I really need connections that are deeper. I need to be able to express myself emotionally and others, and I need to feel like others are connecting with me. It can't just be a one-way street. Right. One minute it's going good. It feels like, I get all excited. I'm emotionally invested. I care so much about the people around me, but yet I'm not getting that back in return. And I just feel stuck. I feel like nobody gets it. All right. And I'm getting that from you. And I'm seeing that it's just really letting you down. It's like you don't want to give up on a situation, but yet you know that if you keep going at something, it's going to be, am I going to regret this? And, you're really in your head here. It's like, am I going to regret giving something another shot? I keep going at somebody. I keep going at a situation in my life and I keep getting turned down. And this just isn't feeling good. What's wrong with me? Why does it feel like, when it rains, it pours? Or why does it feel like it's constantly raining on me when it comes to love? These cards are so beautiful. It's like there is love in around you. There is, but you're not able to see it right now because it feels like people have really just drained you and you're starting to shut down. All right. But the Ace of Swords, you're not getting that communication that you want. It may start and then it stops. It may feel like it's right. And sometimes you're thinking clear, you're thinking good, you're thinking positive, you're thinking about the good old days when things were going good, we had fun, maybe we can get back to that, and then other days you're thinking more negative. You're thinking like, all right, we're back to square one and I'm getting caught in these feelings again. And it's keeping you really stuck in this energy when your heart is calling you. You're feeling called. It's like, there's something else out there, but there's still a part of you that's stuck on, I need the truth. I need resolution. I need clarity. I need to know that emotionally I was trusting my intuition, and I know that I'm right about something. Or am I going to find out? There's a chance that you may find out that it's not what you thought, right? And so that can be scary, and it keeps you stuck on a situation. Right. So we are seeing, maybe there's been a lack of communication. Somebody's been quiet. Somebody hasn't been making you feel good. Somebody's been making you feel rejected and feeling blue about a situation. All right, so I will look at Aries through Pisces when it comes to your specific person, and I will see, who is going to speak up, who is going to connect with you, and what is the potential in each one of those relationships. All right, but right now let's look here at you, and then let's look at your person. All right. So, diving into you, the Knight of Coins. I mean, you are on point. You're ready to go and you're serious. You're this Knight of Pentacles who works really hard and really gives to a situation. It seems like you've crossed all your T's and dotted all your I's, right? You're like, what did I miss? What am I missing here? Why did I feel something, or why did something feel so good? And then I thought it was a go. And what did I miss? The Knight of Pentacles, overthinking, overanalyzing. There, most likely with the Knight of Pentacles showing up in your position, you didn't miss anything, all right? You didn't miss anything. It's most likely your person, wasn't being 100% honest with you with this challenge here, the Ace of Swords. They were confusing you. They were maybe giving you mixed signals, all right? And they obviously had feelings for you. They obviously felt good when they were around you, good times, You can think back to the Three of Cups, felt good, feels good. I love your company. And so what's wrong, right? I need to fix this. You really want to fix something. And the Knight of Coins, honestly, it's like you want to fix something, but you can't fix another person. You can't fix a situation. It doesn't seem like there's anything more you can do. You were on point, and now you're doubting your intuition. Now, there could be a lot of communication coming your way with this Ace of Swords. Whether or not it's going to be challenging for you is going to be the question, because the Four of Cups is showing that there is this communication, this need that you need to feel heard. You need to feel emotionally connected with somebody, and that may seem very apparent right now. It's like the waves are moving, the feelings are there, you are in your emotions. And so this can bring about challenges if this communication does come in. This can be with anybody in your life, especially if you're feeling like you're not being met on that deeper level that you need. And that seems like, especially coming up around your birthday soon next, it's going to be really heightened for you. I need to know who I'm connecting with, and I need to know that I'm feeling loved, I'm feeling safe, I'm feeling secure when it comes to my relationships. Now, the person around you, the people around you, I've got the Hermit card. It feels like somebody has pulled their energy away. The Hermit card can be confusing. All right, it's a very introverted energy. It's somebody who likes to go their own way. And when they're in a hermit energy, they really need to be by themselves at times. For some of you, this pulling away from you at times could be they need their space. It could be as simple as that. All right, and you're overthinking it, thinking that there's something you did wrong or something you can do to fix it. What is it that you need to do? You're the pamper, you're the mummy, you're the one that really does, all right, I don't understand, right? You need this connection, you need them, but you're dealing with somebody who is a very much stuck in their ways. When I want to go my own way, I want to go my own way. This is somebody that can go up to the mountains for a while, hang out, be gone, do their own thing, and come out of hiding when they feel like it. And you may take it personal. Could be somebody that just needs a little bit of solitude right now. And for some of you, you could be dealing with somebody who's been ghosting you. All right, again, I'll look at Aries through Pisces. But this energy is definitely telling me you are not getting your needs met. Now I see that there could be communication coming in. Somebody's going to pop back into your life. This Hermit card, the fire's there, the light's there. It's, and for some of you, it could be somebody that just needs their temporary space, all right? And you're misreading it. So keep that in mind. If it's somebody that this has been a very much an ongoing thing, you're dealing with somebody who keeps rejecting your advances when it comes to deepening the connection. I want to be alone, this person says. I need to be by myself. I am so used to being by myself. Now, this is a hermit energy. So this tells me that this is somebody who is alone. All right. So even if you're seeing this person around people, this is a person that really does inside, doesn't feel like they're connecting to everybody around them. All right. So they might be having a good time. This is somebody, a Virgo energy can definitely have a good time. They can put on a face. They can, look good, socialize, have a great time. But on the inside, this is somebody that's waiting to find the doorway out so they could go be by themselves. So they could go off on a hike by themselves. They might like one or two friends to go with them. They might like, that special person or that hanging out with that good friend. All right. But it's definitely somebody who's feeling a calling that I need to be by myself. I'm trying to figure out my path. All right. So anybody trying to shake up this path, this energy, they're going to reject you and they're going to push you back, but not because they're not into you, but because you guys want two different things. You're very emotional and this person is needing more of a distant type of relationship, more of a, if we can get along to where I can have my space at times, we can really make this work. Because this doesn't seem like somebody that wants a bunch of people around them or wants a bunch of relationships. This is somebody that this could turn into something more serious, but you are, Cancer, dealing with somebody who's set in their ways. All right. This can sometimes be my old grumpy person who's been through a lot. And, even though it's the Hermit card and it may seem like, oh, this is a long road, it doesn't have to be a long road. It's just when they feel safe to come out of their cave, they will come out of their cave. And that's if you force it or try to fix it or think that you did something wrong, this is where the miscommunication can come in. All right. So let's see, the doorway, the opportunity coming towards you, spiritual guidance, and the influence. All right. The astrological influence. So we do have a Leo energy. We have a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and we have a Virgo, strong Virgo energy. And you have the Queen of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. So Leo, Aries, Sag energy. And this is also just telling me confidence, strength. This is an opportunity for you to strengthen your bond with the people that's in your life. You need to speak up. This is, communication, clarity, communication, how somebody's making you feel, honest communication, right? And for some of you, you may have this conversation coming in where you're finally clearing through the bullshit and you're realizing, what's really going on here. Because it doesn't look like somebody's trying to play games with you. All right. And they're just distant. They're a very distant soul right now. Now, your advice from Spirit is the Wheel card. And let's see the astrological influence, and then I will clarify these. So what's really happening right now in the stars that might be affecting this connection? The reason why I like to tell you this part is because sometimes it really is the divine speaking, and it's just a matter of time. You get through an energy, you let something flow through, you work with the transits that's happening, you work with the energy, and you realize that things can, if we don't work against the energy, we will get what we want. We will, the Wheel of Fortune here is the guidance. It's saying, let the universe turn, let fate take its course. All right, there's a second chance coming around. There's a do-over coming around. This is a situation that's not over, especially with the Wheel of Fortune showing up and the Strength card. All right, this is a chance to regain strength, to build the bond, to strengthen the relationship, all right, and controlling our emotions, right? Because this, like I said, this could be a time for you right now where you're really feeling the need to communicate emotionally. All right, we do have Mercury going into Cancer here soon, and that's going to be where you're expressing your emotions, and you're very intuitive, very strong. You've been through a lot, and you're ready to connect. So if you're not getting the reciprocation, it's going to weigh on you. It definitely is going to weigh on you. Now, I have fire element showing up for you. All right. So this is telling me that there's a clearing energy. There's things are picking up pace for you. All right. You may be moving too fast. All right. The fire energy, what's influencing, you may want passion. You may want things, you may be asserting yourself. You may be coming on too strong here. All right. With the strength card. All right. You may be trying to fix something or overanalyzing a situation and trying to come at things each and every way. And your person is just like, let's just calm down here and chill a minute. All right. So you have a strong desire, and this fire energy that's showing up for you is talking about an instant attraction as well. You felt it with this person. You felt the magnetism, right? And so every time you come together, you feel it and you get pumped up. Like I said in the beginning, you're like, oh, it seems like it's right on point. And then they disappear. What's happening? And we're seeing here, maybe things are moving too fast, or you're asserting yourself too much, and this person might be getting a little bit nervous. So, or just anxious. They may not be ready for a commitment just yet. That when I say that does not mean that this person is not ready for commitment. It's just telling me that this person might be second guessing themselves or questioning whether or not they want commitment right now. So let's get a couple clarifications of their thoughts, feelings, and any action. Their potential relationship, because we see this person is going to reach out with the Ace of Swords. All right. The challenge, though, is the Ace of Swords. Are you going to get what you want? Are you going to hear what you want? Are you going to be able to clear something up? Are you going to feel understood? Are you going to face some reality about, all right, this person just is not meeting my emotional needs. They're not making me feel safe. All right. And the Wheel of Fortune is a chance, though, for some of you who feel a very strong bond with this person, all right, for you to figure out the lesson in this and how to go with the flow of the forces of life, all right, how to work with the energies of life. That's what all this is about, right? So your person, look at this, their thoughts, the Queen of Cups is showing up. Obviously, you are all over their mind, but they also may feel like you're emotional, all right? You're very deep, you're very emotional, you're very sensitive. All right. And they know maybe for some of you what you want to know, what you want to hear. And that could be why they pull away from you. Maybe they can't handle sometimes your emotions, right? Or how deep or what you've said or how you're feeling about the situation. Maybe they don't want to know they hurt you, if that's the case for some of you. It's hard to face when I love somebody, right? And that feels like that. Or when I have the potential to fall in love with somebody, or I really feel connected to I feel your energy. Cancer, if they can't feel your energy when they're around you, there's something wrong with them. Let them go. All right. That's just Frankie speaking up for you, because I have a lot of Cancers in my life, in my physical reality, and there's something about you that just hugs everybody when they're in your presence. So if they're not valuing that, that's a problem for you. You need to feel understood. You need to feel safe and felt in an emotional connection. Look at this, their feelings. The Hermit card is coming in. All right. So we're seeing the Hermit card twice. This is somebody here that has feelings for you. They think about you. They think about the connection with you. You're always on their mind, especially if you've had a connection, instant attraction. The fire between you is real. It is there. And that fire is going to start igniting right now with this fire energy coming through. We have Sagittarius full moon coming up. We see a clearing. We see some healing coming up. We see, letting go of any kind of fears, releasing. So your person may be feeling the fire again, thinking about you. The Queen of Cups coming in with that communication. Now there is feelings or thoughts about connecting with you. But the Hermit card can also say, I have a lot of experience in the past and I'm terrified to get in a relationship again because I've experienced pain. Your person may be afraid to be vulnerable, afraid to get hurt again. So they may be keeping relationships superficial, right? But you came in suddenly, and this attraction between the two of you happened when this person was trying to do their own solo thing. And now I've got somebody who's emotionally connected to me. I feel them. But you got somebody here that is just very withdrawn, and they know it. But they have thoughts of you and connecting with you. Now, the potential is the Seven of Cups here for you. Right? And we have the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So what this is telling me is your person is definitely has pondered, fantasized, focuses on all possibilities of a relationship with you. The distance between you or the lack of communication or whenever this person pulls away from you, even though it doesn't feel good to you, is a moment where this person really can't get you off their mind. You're showing up in their energy right here. And I fantasize about you, Cancer. I do. Sometimes the Seven of Cups can be, but do I want to do this again? Is this too good to be true? Or is it going to work out this time? What if, right? And, this is unrealistic expectations. This person may feel like Cancer is, this is my soulmate, you're my soulmate. And this person is like, I don't believe in that shit. Right? I don't believe in that shit, right? I'm tired of it. I don't want to meet you. I don't want that responsibility. I've been down this road before. All right. So it could be, I just can't meet your expectations that you have of me. What if you really get to know me? What if you get me? And then you really, I'm not the person that you were fantasizing about. You ever think that? You get emotionally connected and the Cancer's like clingy. I want this. And this person's like, I don't think Cancer knows what they want. I think Cancer wants me because of me being distant. It could be I've been down this road before. But as soon as they get me, am I going to fulfill them? Am I going to fulfill their desire? So the Wheel of Fortune is talking about, something coming back around, and it's an opportunity for you to be real with yourself. Especially with the challenge being the Ace of Swords. You've got to be real with yourself. All right. The potential here. Am I being honest with myself? Is this somebody that's going to be able to meet my needs? That's the big question here between you and this person. All right. And so if you're trying to fix or make something work or do something or make something work for you, this person here is feeling that energy and can pull away from you when you are overanalyzing or coming on too strong. All right. But the fire between the two of you is, and it was real, especially with this. Now, I want to go back to what I was going to say about that fire element. The passion between you, the desire is real. All right. Which means with this fire energy that's coming in for you, this person, it's going to ignite that again within them. They're going to remember the passion they felt with you or the instant attraction. So it's coming back around with this world energy. This Wheel of Fortune energy. It's like you can't forget that passion. All right. But the thing is things can get heated too between the two for some of you. Can get heated. And when we get the Knight of Pentacles, overanalyzing, detective work, paying attention to things, trying to bring shit out, so keep in mind that fire energy and the Strength card is saying also, losing our shit can also push this person away as well. And maybe you have every right, but we're going back now to the Ace of Swords. You've got to be honest with yourself if this person's worth it for you. All right. So we have your advice. Look at this, or the Oracle. Return in, spiral journey, Wheel of Fortune. Somebody coming back around. But we are seeing growth, renewal, and healed. All right. So we are seeing this cleansing and very, very fast energy coming in. So this could change quick. All right. Like you, and it's just fast. We'll go fast. All right. So let's see a return in here. With that energy being said, let's look at Aries through Pisces for each zodiac sign. And let's see what's going on. Let's see what the potential is for you in each zodiac sign. All right. We are going to use the storybook. All right, we are going to use this. Let's see, banners, Aries through Pisces. All right, so I want you to meditate on the sign that you wish to know about. All right, and it could be sun, moon, or rising, but don't choose too many. And if it doesn't connect, it doesn't connect. All right, and if your sign doesn't connect with their sign, these are general. That's a personal reading, guys. All right, let's see. All right, Aries through Pisces. The first card is going to be you, and it's going to be you versus the person that's on your mind. All right, even with the message I just gave you in that other one, I connect the two. I will connect it. All right, but this is kind of focusing in a little bit more for you. All right. All right, look at this. You got the King of Swords, right? So it's almost like Spirit saying you got to be truthful with yourself. You got to be honest with yourself, right? The King of Swords can also be a very stubborn energy where you're right. You think you're right, but are you right in this situation? Are you sure? The Knight of Pentacles can be somebody that overanalyzes as well. But this is, though, standing up for yourself, knowing your truth, and also putting your emotions aside for a minute, right? When you're thinking logically about this situation, right? If you're going to communicate, this is where you're putting your emotions aside. You could over communicate emotionally with the energy that's coming in. All right. So just keep that in mind, Cancer. All right. So Aries, we have the Hierophant. So it looks like Aries could definitely be a potential relationship for you. It seems like you share the same values. It seems like you share the same thoughts about a relationship. It looks like you could be leveling up with an Aries. All right. You have your challenges, but it looks as though you guys can find a way through this, especially with this King of Swords here showing up too. It's about expressing your truth with you and an Aries. Right? They want a commitment. It looks like they are thinking about a commitment, or they want to strengthen this commitment with you. Taurus, we have the Moon card. All right, so obviously Taurus is in their feelings about you. They may feel like you're a little bit emotional, but they also may feel like you're very intense, and they also dream about a connection with you. And, especially when they're laying down at night, they might be fantasizing about what it would be like to be with you. And you possibly could have a Taurus really thinking, especially with that Hierophant underneath there, a Taurus really thinking about, something, this might be it. This could be it, but they panic a little bit, especially with that Moon card. So just know that nothing is set in stone when it comes to you and your Taurus right now. All right, this is where time is an illusion and not letting your emotions get the best of you. All right, obviously a Taurus has feelings for you. They may be acting cold. Remember, you are the King of Swords, but this could be you're dealing with the King of Swords. This could be that your people are acting a little cold and distant, like what was coming in your reading. And this Moon card is showing that somebody has strong feelings for you, especially the Taurus, but they could be a little bit nervous about their expectations or your expectations on them. All right, so something could be manifesting for you around that full moon, especially with you getting the Moon card. This is divine has your back here, especially with the Hierophant showing up too already. Gemini, we have the Queen of Wands. So Gemini has instant attraction with you. There's a lot of chemistry there with you and Gemini. All right, the passion is real. It looks like they're coming towards you here. They're very confident in this relationship. This could lead to a potential relationship, strong commitment. You guys seem to share the same values. Emotions might be all over the place a little bit. Sometimes they may keep secrets from you about their emotions, but the fire is there, the chemistry is there, and you do have a Queen of Wands who has a big heart, and it seems like communication coming in and being honest about their feelings for you. Cancer, Knight of Pentacles. Talk about the synchronicity. All right. So we are seeing that Queen of Wands here behind the Knight of Pentacles. This can talk about assertiveness. This can talk about, trying to fix things, get things done, pushing at things. But it's not a bad energy. I don't want you to get triggered by that. The Queen of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles is somebody like, well, look, I got the answers. What's going on? You felt something, you're trusting your intuition, you feel good, you feel ready to do something, right? What do you mean? We had this attraction. What's going on? Why are you pulling away? Right? Why is things moving slow? And so I can see that you in Cancer, things may have slowed down a little bit, but it's for you guys, it looks like you're mirroring each other, and it seems like things are moving forward for you, but it could be slow down. Maybe you're coming on too strong. Leo, 10 of Pentacles. All right, so you've got some beautiful energy coming through with the person on your mind right now. So, you may be surprised. All right, this full moon that's coming up, guys, I feel like it could be a really big one with realizations, shifts of beliefs. You may have been believing something for so long, and you've lost faith in belief. You might even be like, this shit's not. But this full moon might bring in something for you when it comes to your desires that restores your faith. All right, there could be a huge shift here that I believe even for the collective. All right, we have the 10 of Pentacles with a Leo. It seems like a Leo really wants to invest. They may be thinking about their future now. All right, I want a future. I feel like I need more stability. I feel like Cancer would be perfect for that. All right, we are seeing a nice pattern here happen here where you could be, making your relationships a little bit more stable. Virgo, we got the Two of Swords. Virgo feels torn. It seems like they just can't make a decision. They think about you, the Ace of Swords. It seems like the confusion that you get is they pull away. A Virgo pulls away when they get cold feet, right? There may be, you have some differences and they start to squander on that, wondering if you guys can figure it out. I just feel like they've got some difficult things going on and they have to make a choice. I don't think they want to lose this opportunity with you. So this could also be why sometimes they pull away. If I pull away, I'm safer. If I'm in your presence, I have to make a decision and I don't want to make the wrong decision. Libra, Four of Pentacles. All right, so Libra being a little bit stubborn. You have a Libra that, holds on to you, doesn't want to let you go, keeps you confused a little bit here. They want to give this a go, but then they get, afraid. They think about the things that you don't have in common, or they don't like the control. They don't want to lose control. They don't want to give up control. They are focused here on holding on to what it is they want and what it is they have. So this can be somebody here that is not easily shaken, right? They're in a negative mindset and they go back and forth though. So sometimes you may hear from your Libra and, they're ready because they don't want to lose you. So they kind of keep you hanging. I'm not crazy about that energy. It feels like it flip-flops back and forth. It's like 1 minute I come in, I test the water so I can see if you're still there because I don't want to lose the opportunity. But then when I check in and know you're still there and I get grumpy or whatever it is I'm dealing with, or I get stuck in my ways, I pull away from you and I leave you hanging. Scorpio, Queen of Cups. Scorpio, I'm a Scorpio. I got nothing but love for you. Scorpio has a lot of love for you, right? But Scorpio may have pulled back their energy a little bit. It looks as though, remember, the Queen of Cups energy can be somebody that is trying to figure out their feelings, they're healing, they're really processing their emotions. All right. And a Scorpio is deep, right? And so they will check in with you to make sure everything's okay. That is showing their love. But sometimes Scorpio needs some time, like a Virgo energy, just to retreat. And if they need to be away from the world in order to go through their transformation. It seems like you have a strong bond. It's deeper. It goes deeper than just attraction with you and Scorpio. There's a lot of love and they care about you. The Queen of Cups, it tells me they will, or you could have a conversation with the Scorpio that deepens your bond. Sagittarius, Six of Pentacles. Now look at you on their mind. All right. So you are showing up here front and center. All right. And it looks like a Sagittarius has mutual attraction for you, has a lot of respect for you, and really wants to give to this, really wants to give to you. All right. And maybe it's friendship, maybe it's, starting off as friends, but it looks like, you know, terms are changing. It looks like we're renegotiating plans. We're figuring this relationship out. We're shaking hands and we're deciding, where this is going. I do see an emotional conversation coming in. This is heartfelt, especially with your emotions showing up here. They've got you on their mind. They know what you need, and it looks like they want to give to this. Capricorn, we have the Lovers card. All right. So you and Capricorn have a very strong love relationship. The bond could be getting deeper. They may have been quiet, or trying to figure out processing their emotions with you. But it looks like a Capricorn is falling in love with you or feels a deep connection with you. And this is communication. The Lovers card is showing for some of you, even possibly reconciliation or just deepening your bond. Aquarius, we have the Emperor card. So Aquarius making peace, coming in, stepping up, doing their thing. It looks like divine. I'm feeling called to really take that next step with you. I'm being real. I'm playing my cards right. I don't want to mess this up. All right. So it looks like Aquarius and you really building something solid. Pisces, we have the World card. All right. So looks like you and Pisces could be starting a new chapter. It looks like maybe some of you have been through a lot, right? And some of you are finally getting to this point where you've learned your lessons. You have this Wheel of Fortune energy that came in your reading, and it's saying we're starting something new. This is new, all right? But now if this is a newer Pisces, this story I just told you could be something that's going to be coming in for you. So don't, take a step back and pause a little bit. If this is a newer Pisces, I could have just gave you some golden advice for how to deal with your Pisces. All right. So let's do your yes or no. And then I will be doing Leo next. So if you guys just want to hang out with me with Leo, that would be so cool. I love your energy. I love your company. Good morning. You're welcome, Bogdanka. Let me know in the comments underneath the video if you enjoyed this reading. It always helps the video. Don't forget to like, spread the word, share my videos. I love you guys. All right, yes or no for Cancer? Thank you, Angel and Misty as well. All right, you got the King of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. All right. We've got a Tower card coming in. We got a no for the question on your mind. All right. But now an additional message. You have a Tower card. You have Mars energy showing up here. So it tells me that there's unexpected change coming your way, and it could shock you. You may not see this coming. You may not have seen this coming. All right. And it can be a sudden upheaval, drama, and it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be for you. It could be with your relationships. It could be somebody around you. It could be just your life changing so quickly and you didn't even see it coming, but it can be a little bit unstable. All right. I love you guys. Bogdanka. I love you. I don't know if I'm right. I just trying to cheer you guys up, trying to smile, trying to cheer you guys up in these readings. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.